Welcome once again to the latest edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, which hopefully you do find informative, and when you go to your local bookstore, you will seek out the book that I'm reviewing for you this time. And the book is Wine Witch on Fire, Rising from the Ashes of Divorce, Defamation, and Drinking Too Much, a Memoir by Natalie Maclean. This is published by Dundurn, and it retails for $24.99. Natalie Maclean is one of the most respected and revered wine writers in the world. She has won many awards, including World's Best Drink Journalist, and many, many more. She knows her stuff when it comes to wines. And this is a story that takes place between January 2013 and January 2012 and December 2013. It involves 2 years of pretty well sheer hell. And this is what Natalie Maclean writes about, what she went through. She'd been married for 20 years to her husband. She has a son, Cameron. And suddenly her husband came to her and said, the marriage is over. Basically, he was through, it was over, and he was walking out on her. Now, this came out of left field. There was really no clues to this happening. And it appears that there was someone else in his life. So it's not just that he was giving up on women and marriage and life. There was someone else. So that's one thing Natalie Maclean had to handle. And during this time, she met a man. His name was Daniel. And they had instant connection. And things were going well. Then one night she went to her computer and she found the internet was sort of blowing up with issues involving her. And she had been charged with copyright violations in her wine reviews. She thought that she had done everything to the letter of the laws, giving everyone credit. And suddenly she found out that people were in arms about the way the reviews were and not getting credit or whatever. So life really went from upright to upside down. Now, she was very worried that Daniel would bolt on her, once he found out, but he was very supportive. He was there for her every step of the way. As she had to get a lawyer, she had to have legal counsel, and there was a lot of turmoil in her life. Now, when Natalie Maclean does her wine reviews, she has a spit pail beside her. She does not swallow all the wine that she drinks when she's doing her reviews. But suddenly she found that because life was full of so much turmoil, that she began to seek solace in the bottle. And she was drinking more than she should have. And that changed her perspective on the world. But Daniel was there every step of the way. Now, things did get resolved, thankfully, and but she also talks about other issues in the wine industry, and that is sexism. There was one winemaker in particular who was charged with improprieties toward women, and it was quite controversial. And she decided to take his reviews. She had lots of reviews about this particular winemaker. She took them off her website, and she even took all the cases of wine that she had received from his winery, to review. She took them back to the LCBO, and at first they weren't going to allow her, to get a refund. And then she told them about the situation and who she was, and they decided to accept the wine back for a refund. So this is a very interesting story about life in chaos for 2 years. This happened more than a decade ago, and today Natalie Maclean is still definitely one of the world's most respected wine tasters and writers and reviewers. So this book is Wine Witch on Fire. Is definitely blazing with compassion. It's got heart, it's got soul, and everything in it. And we find out how those 2 years changed her perspective. So I would suggest that you go to your local bookstore and have a look at the book. If you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. So let's raise a glass of wine to this very talented author and lady. So thank you for watching this review. Hopefully you will make a comment on my Shelf Life Book Review channels. So until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Thanks again, and bye for now.